It is 7:42 a.m. on a beautiful April Saturday morning, and I am going to see if I can build a greenhouse right here for my seedlings and hot peppers in one day. Let's see if I can get it done. Let's go. I have all the supplies that I hopefully will need right here, and let's do an over under right now. How many times do you think I have to go to the store today, or a hardware store? I'm going to put the over under at 4, and I'm going to take the under because I believe I have everything we need. So if you've been with the channel for some time, you know that I built a greenhouse to grow hot peppers and blueberry cuttings in many years ago. This frame is actually the frame from that greenhouse. It's just EMT conduit, 3/4 inch, bent, and I got it from my grandfather for free. These supplies here, I just purchased brand new, and I have the plastic for the greenhouse, so all in, I'm under $500. And that would include if I were to have to buy the 3/4 inch EMT brand new. The first thing that we need to get done is I'm gonna put 2 of these 4x4s together, and I'm gonna actually drill a 1/2 inch hole through it for our 1/2 inch EMT that we will pound into the ground. This will help anchor it into the ground, and then the 3/4 inch EMT will slide over it. And first hang up of the day already, the clamps that I have are not wide enough to clamp these 2 4x4s together. So I'm going to try my best to make sure they're even. And you can tell how not square these are. So if you notice the holes drilled in here already, I had this laid out somewhere already last fall that I did not care for. So I'm gonna redo the holes. We're gonna do our spacing every 3 feet, but because this is the first one, we wanna go 1 inch in. This is 3 5/8 thick, so 3 5/8, 1 7/8. Yeah, that's pretty darn close. Let's put it on hammer. All right, first one. Oh man, I'm not through to the other board yet. Perfect. Okay, so that did go all the way through. I'll stop moving and picking this thing up. Okay, so now let's do every 3 feet from there. 3 feet and 1 inch. 6 feet and 2 inches for our next one. And where it's going to get tricky is I'm going to have to carry that over into the second board. I'm going to have to go from this spacing to that, but nonetheless, we'll be okay. So then let's get our 1 7/8. Let's get our 1 7/8. Man, I hope the microphone is picking up the birds. They are just going crazy right now. Beautiful. Okay, we got our first board drilled out, our end cap, and I believe rough area, because I'm trying to figure out where it's not going to flood or be a low spot. I believe rough area kind of go about right here. And then that would be, yeah. So the greenhouse is going to be in the middle of the field, which I'm okay with, because it's gonna, to me, it's gonna be unaesthetically pleasing. But these bushes here aren't gonna be here forever. So once I get rid of those, this technically, it won't look like it's offset, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. Let's leave it. Time check. It is 8:21 a.m., so not even an hour in yet. Let's get our first anchor into the ground. So I got my 1/2 inch conduit, and I can tell that I did not drill that hole straight already. That sucks. But we're gonna try to leave a foot or 2 up out of the ground, and then I'm gonna use just a piece of metal. You could use wood, whatever, but I'm gonna use that in between the hammer and the conduit so I don't mushroom the tip, which would not allow the 3/4 inch EMT to slide on. Beautiful. And if you want to blast me for not drilling straight in the comment, I have one good eye, and so drilling level or hammering level has always been an issue for me. All right, now let's see if we can get this one in. All right, with ease. It's almost going too smooth. Grab my first set of hoops and let's see if we can get it together. What I found when I did this last time is the peppers absolutely love the heat of the greenhouse. And I love growing hot peppers. I took a couple years off from it, but this summer, we are gonna grow some great, true, real Carolina Reapers, chocolate bootlas, and some less, not super spicy peppers, but I'm super excited. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Oh yeah, that's almost perfect. So let's get our joints or union. Come on. All the ice that formed on it overnight is melting. There. All right, how does that look? Looks pretty darn good. It's a little off distance-wise, but I think we can make this work. Boom! And just like that, I'm about to connect the last hoop of the frame. It is 10:35 a.m. So I'm just under 3 hours. This has gone pretty darn well. The biggest thing that took time was the batteries. I had to keep going back to charge my batteries. If you know of a really good power bank that I could charge my batteries with, put a comment below. If you're a company that's looking to sponsor somebody with your power bank, hit me up from springfarms@gmail.com. So that is a little tight. Oh, let's do one. Let's see if I can get that off. My battery's dead right now, so I can't tighten these. So let's use this one. Let's just get it connected. And then we'll start thinking about the frame for the door. I'm gonna put a little bit of spin on that, gross, but it is what it is. Okay. Ooh, belly. Okay, it's pretty straight. Pretty straight. All right. Not bad. So, one thing that I can already see that is kind of annoying me is, or not annoying me, but it's pretty straight, but the boards, because I didn't level the ground, they're kind of wavy. So right over here is a great example. And what I need to do is probably do my first run, and hopefully only run, to the store and get some of these plates that I can nail and get them to stick together. So what I think I'm gonna do is probably run to the store now, just get it out of the way, get these while I let the batteries charge up, and then we'll start worrying about making the door frames. And then I also got to see if I have a board that's long enough to go the width, because I want to have the door frame go down to the board, baseboard, and then we'll staple the end plastic to it. Ooh, got lucky. I went to the barn, and when my parents dismantled the other greenhouse, the old greenhouse, they actually kept the plates I was talking about that I was going to go get. So I'm going to see if I can get these connected. And another luck, we have a board, 2 boards that are actually long enough for the baseboard of this. So once I get this wrapped up, I'm going to start on the frame. So definitely making good progress. It is now 11:01 a.m. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to go like that. The farm truck is gone. Father-in-law's back. We haven't earned enough income yet to purchase a farm truck or a mini truck. These are in the barn, so I had to get them the good old-fashioned way and carry them out. But at least I'm getting my steps in and getting a good workout. All right, do me a favor. I need you to hold the black part right there, okay? Hold it right there. Nice and tight for me. Got it nice and tight. So 140.5. 140 and a half. Okay, good. We were holding it right there on the edge. Good. It's better one more time. Hold it nice and tight. 140 and a half. Okay. Because we want to measure twice and cut once, right? Okay. So now, here. take this board. It's kind of bowed. I might cut it a little bit longer than what it needs to be and pound it in. Look at that. This is 145. So let's do 140 and just over and see what it ends up being, okay? Pick that up. Thank you. That's called a square. Helps you do straight lines, figure out angles. Let's get ready. So I bought this as part of a storage unit that the storage company foreclosed on, and it was actually people that were growing a special herb, and I didn't realize that's what was in there. I saw a bunch of tools, so I bought it because of the tools, and then come to find out there are a bunch of grow lights and stuff in there also. And that was the second time and last time I ever bought a storage unit. I flipped it, made really good money on it, but always felt really uncomfortable due to the fact that I was profiting off of somebody else's misfortune. So I stopped doing it. But nonetheless, I've had that for years and it works perfectly. Well, works well enough yet. And essentially, I got paid to own it. Oh, come on. Oh, see, just like I thought. I went a little bit longer than what the measurements were because I knew that it was bowed. And it's okay. So let's get these little angles. So these brackets are still from the old one. Where is the drill? The drill. Oh, there's the drill. It's right in front of me. Burp, burp. So watch this. We'll start with this. I think it's a dump truck. A dump truck. Like when a dump truck dumps its load, it's when it's fully done. Because the back tailgate. Nope. It's probably somebody getting some wood chips dropped off, if I had to guess, or topsoil or dirt or something like that.
Or someone taking out
Oh, yeah, it could be. Okay. That worked really well, actually. So I used it, I was struggling putting the plates in, and I used a different head that seems to seat further into these screws, and it just made life a ton easier. Now, okay, it will be what it's gonna be. Okay. So now, let's think about how we're gonna do the vertical door. Okay. So let's see. This one is, okay, I need you to come right here. Hold a tape measure right there. Scooch over just a little bit, so this way, with the tape measure. There you go, perfect. You got it right on the top. Let's do 79 inches. You think we've got it? 79 inches. I think we're gonna need the ladder next, dude. Do you think we can fit it in the car? No. I don't know if I want to carry that. Oh, can you go hand me the orange thing over there? The square. Remember what we called it? Square. The orange square. Even though it's not a square, it's a triangle, but it's called a square.
Yeah. Because you use it to make squares.
Or right angles. Or straight lines.
Basically, it's made to make straight lines on those.
All right. Let's try here. Watch out. Perfect. It's got to slow down a little bit. And now let's see if.
Oh, the chainsaw that's tiny.
Oh, look at that, dude.
Oh, look.
We did it. It's almost like that isn't 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch. Man, it's not good that the wind is picking up if we're going to try to put the plastic on today. Now, hopefully, that brace does not rip the plastic. Trip number 1 complete to a store. I actually got some spray paints to paint the frame and the door black in the hopes that that will help attract heat it up and help overnight. Brackets for here on both doors. I didn't have any brackets to secure that. And then a couple other side brackets for the horizontal run that I'm gonna do here. And then some fresh screws that are just a little bit longer than the used ones that I'm reusing right now. Overall, successful trip. Once again, I believe it'll be my last one. So what we're gonna get started with is I'm going to put these brackets on, do the horizontal, paint it, get the other side up, and then we're finally, my wife is back and my dad is here, and I think we're gonna try to pull the plastic up here. Time check, it is 12:56, so we have plenty of daylight. I still think I have a shot to get this done in one day. Time check, 1:52 p.m. Got the first side done. So door, support, support. The plastic will wrap around. I have trim pieces that I will attach to here that will secure the plastic. We'll do a door here, and depending on if I have enough overlap or not, we may do plywood here for the end. But overall, great progress. It's a little windy, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this with some rattle can black and see how it looks. But we're making great progress. Time check, 3:51. I think I can still get it. But where I screwed up is I settled for this twisted, nasty board that was up in the barn instead of going to get in a new one. And it's so twisted here that this is not level. But I'm gonna try to get it done in a day. I'm gonna have to accept it. I braced behind here because this pipe is just so loose that I had to have some kind of back support on it. I'll probably do an angle this way because the wind is gonna be coming off the lake and it'll blow right on this side. But I also don't have the hardware for these hangers up top. What I did when I built this before is I actually connected 3/4 inch EMT all the way across on the top, and that connected all the bars and made it much more rigid. So I'm gonna still consider it a success if I get the doors and plastic on today, call it good, and then in the week I'll get the hardware to mount that tube up top, and that should make it much more rigid. So for right now, I'm gonna hit this with a rattle can, get it black, and wait for the wind to calm down a little bit, and then get the plastic on with the family. Overall though, not too bummed about anything major. It's going pretty well. don't know about you, but that does not look like it's 25 feet wide. I'm gonna drag it to the other side, unroll it, and hope that it's the right one. The label on the box says it's the correct size that I ordered, which is 25 feet wide by 50 feet long. That didn't work. There's an inside and an outside. It's not really what I expected. It's also pretty darn windy. Probably too windy. Oh, not good, guys. And this side facing up is the inside.
The side facing up is the inside?
Yes. Well, I think it's I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think it's like one here.
I think we're okay.
Where do you want this on the inside or outside?
Just hang on to it for now. And then let me measure how much is on that side. I feel like we need 10 feet.
I don't think we're going to be able to bring it to the bottom.
Nope. Well,
Oh, that's right, you were going to do plywood. Never mind.
well, I don't want to do plywood. So you got to come to right there. 10 foot. It's gonna be pretty close. Because if I can at least get it to here, then we can staple and then just do plywood on the very bottom, right? Oh no! Let me measure the other side. See how much overhang we got over there. Oh, you're taking pictures with your Lego camera. It stopped filming?
Oh. Is that about this
Pretty close.
one? Yeah.
It's about 9 feet. So,
So nothing gets in?
what's that?
Will you do both? Like also do plywood so no animals get in?
No animals will get in.
Okay.
There'll be a door and everything. It'll be covered. No animals will get in. All right, so do you think we should flip it over or
I would just walk it over.
grab that side and then just walk it over?
We're ready, bud. Run.
So grab, you hold that down.
Yeah.
We're gonna come over you.
Yes. Right.
Flush with the ground on this side.
This side too.
Really? Okay. Oh. What kind of bird is that? Decent? All right. High fives all around. High five. High five. We do not have enough trim to put on my frame, but to get this done in one day, I'm going to have to go get more trim. So it is 5:34. We're about 20 minutes away from Lowe's. So figure I'll be back at 6:45. If we can get this trim mounted, then we can cut, and then I can use the headlights of the car to give me light to do the door. So let's keep going. You need to push this. Yep, you got it. Sun is strong yet. I can feel it on my face right there.
Let's see if we can't get this over. I guess it's not gonna. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Do this side. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you don't have your support bar in here yet, do you?
Not yet. It's still pretty damn rigid though. I couldn't find the hardware for the support bar to clamp it. It's not in there. I dumped the whole thing out.
It's in that barn somewhere.
I'll find it eventually.
It's humid.
Very humid. It's because the grass still has moisture. $714, last end wall to get the plastic secured. Then we're onto the doors and we're good to go. I think we got it. Time check, 7:52 p.m. 1 hour roughly of daylight left. The sun is going down quickly. We got the trim on the other side. We got the door rough cut out. I need to go get an X-Acto blade and probably charge the battery on the saw and drill for a minute because it is almost dead. But several hours before midnight, still gonna get this done in one day. 75 1/8, 29 1/4. I'm gonna have to go measure that one more time to be safe. Oh. Going on 12 plus hours. Body is starting to get tired. Tired. Okay. Because I'm a dum-dum, I can't remember what the measurements are. I'm gonna go get them again, I'll be right back. So we need 29 1/8. 29 1/8. 29 1/8. Man, I should have grabbed a different color. $29 1/8. Put that right there. Let's get a straight edge. I'll be right back. 29 1/8. Where are the other 29 1/8? I'm also assuming that this is square. So I'm gonna put that one right there. I mean, there's 29 1/8. Never would have guessed that my marker would die before the drill batteries. Dang it. Oh man, of course that's how it would go. We need to go down to 75 1/4. Let's mark that off. 75 1/4. 75 1/4. $75 1/4. Okay. gonna have to go get a different marker. Just unfortunate. 29 and an eighth. We'll do one more. Just so I can line that up. Why aren't you not connected? I don't know what that means. Red is probably not good. I think that might get me through. Let's try it. It's dark. You can't see me. Don't even know if I'm going to upload this, but it's 8:48. I got the headlights. It is also the pink moon, though. It is absolutely beautiful out. Full moon. And when I say full, it's like within the next couple of minutes, if not like right now. And behind me, I can see it. It looks amazing. Let's see if I can get this last little piece cut and get this door mounted in the dark. Because, yeah. All right. So there's the door. It doesn't look very square. I'm gonna go see if it hits. Or if it fits. Carrying my camera. Carrying my camera. Let's see what we got. Ooh. What do we got? That's not even close. I'm gonna pray that that's just the wrong piece. It's okay. I think I'll need you to hold it in a minute, but let me just see how close it is. Hey, it's actually pretty close. Let's get the hardware. 2768. 27. 68. Twenty-seven and 6/8. By 77. Do 76 and 7/8. 76 and 7/8. All right, time check 9:27. Let's see if we can get this cut before the battery dies. Come on, battery, you got this. almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. Almost there. Use my cell phone. By golly, it made it. All right, Booby, do you want to point towards the greenhouse? There, I did it. I did it in one day. It is 9:43 p.m. I've been out here, I don't even know how long. The footage towards the end is terrible because the camera kept dying because it's so bloody cold out, but I did it.